Hey Soulsters, I'm Cleo. This is Cleo Soul Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. Got a big message. I've been waking up and thinking about this for a couple of days, and I did a love reading. I'm going to post that after I post this one. And the ancestors, the soul team, the intergalactic collective wanted me to let you know, or to tell you, whatever you do, do not let them back in. The ones we have cut off, Soulsters, they were meant to stay gone. These are double agents. Do you understand what I'm saying? These are the ones who came in with you when you were incarnated here on this planet to block you from your gifts. And this is why we love them so much and why they're so important in our lives. But you woke up and you realized that they had to go in order for you to what? Grow. And that's no lie. Even the Apostle Paul said, "For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against powers and rulers of the darkness of this age, against against spiritual hosts of wickedness in heavenly places." Soulsters, what Paul is saying is, we're not fighting on the 3D level. We're fighting on the fifth dimension conscious level. This is a mental situation going on. This is a mental and spiritual conflict. And this is why the law of mentalism is the foundation. Listen, if they got your mind, baby, they got you. And this is why we cannot allow them back in. You know how hard it was to leave. Why go back? It could be even an addiction. It doesn't have to be a person, but an addiction. And you best believe that those powers and principalities are living in those spirits, what we call alcohol and things of that nature. Anything that's keeping you from your spiritual growth has got to go. And you've did the work. And Paul said, rulers of the darkness. Now, this is what we talked about earlier when we did the shadow work. We had to find these paths, these ways of outness, a way out. No need to go back in. But we're going to do a quick reading, real quick. Get some information, do some astrological signs. We're going to pull those too. Let's get started. Remember, you're in a place where we are being, transformed. We're being rebirthed at this time. This is why we're in the, this is why the Virgo virgin season is so very important. And when that horn blows in Libra season to balance us out, we're going to have the full armor. We're going to have on our full armor, understanding our spiritual self. Understanding our spiritual selves, guys. I'm going to read those, but I wanted to keep pushing not pushing, but helping to get a clear understanding of the importance of the work. Your support team, your angelic team, the intergalactic council is protecting you at this time. But you have to remember, this is why we had in the ancestor cards, and you may see them because I always go to the ancestors, peaceful warrior, shield maiden. Honey, this is, let me tell you something. They're not playing games with you. And they're not playing them with me. And we have to understand what this is all about. Not on a 3D level, but we could see the Manzugu fall. The powers that they've held in this dark time is failing them. And what they wanted for us is now happening to them. But we'll go into that definitely in Scorpio season. Because it will be, they try to sting you, but they got stung, and this is just what's going on. And we'll see it happening in the 3D level. Okay, so we have the big picture thinking. You have to think on the big picture. Pallades. Okay, so I'm all tongue twisted here. So Paul talked about this being a warfare in heavenly places. He talked about that. And as you can see with this card here, the portals that we're going through, Pallades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Guys, we can't let them back in. I hope you understand what I'm saying. And the reason why I'm saying this, because the ancestors, right, your spiritual team, understand that you're enveloped right now you're surrounded with motherly love because of the Virgo season, the transformation, you're being protected, and you want to give that love to others. Some people they won't change. And because they didn't get you the first time, or let's keep it real, the second or third time, this time they're going to get you. Can't do it. And we have Star Keeper here. We're Star Keepers. Cosmic ancestors are helping us see the light by staying grounded. That's what we're here to do. We have work to do. And when you at work, you can't be playing around with these games with these people that's not working. The ones who want to stay home and all that stuff, and look at you and be negative towards you when you begin to see the big picture. You're on the 7th or 8th floor, definitely the 5th, concerning the 5th dimension, and they're still on the 3rd. They want you back down where they are because you tried the first time. Let's keep going. Star family. Listen, you see what's going on here, right? You see how the cards are coming out, right? You're part of a team of souls called in support. Now, what's going to happen is if you let them back in, your support team, they're going to take them out. This is serious right now. This is serious. We have moved to the 5th dimension already on a conscious level. And, as we've been speaking about this being a mental situation going on, we're healing our mental selves. And you can feel yourself being freed. You can feel the freedom about yourself. We cannot go back. We cannot go back. And I'm not giving my ticket to anyone. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, honor your beauty. Thank you, Jaffael, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty, underseeing the big picture. So don't let them come back telling you how beautiful you are. I already know that. Thank you. In fact, don't even talk to them. Sometimes they just want some attention from you. Open your heart. Thank you, Shamiel, for removing barriers from around my heart. This too, and opening your heart is allowing you to receive downloads and messages from your star family, as you are a star keeper. When we look at this card here, you can see the crown chakra receiving downloads and information right there. You see that? And if you let someone back in that you know that you had to put on the curb, for the man that comes in that big truck on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, funny thing is they didn't want it either. That will get in the middle of your transformation. They're going to be playing on your heart, baby. Coming back to tell you how beautiful you are. Don't listen to it. Because if you thought that, you would have treated me better in the first place. Spiritual gift. See, we said this. This is what this is about. This is about you armoring up and preparing yourself. Your star family is coming in to help support you in integrating your new spiritual gifts. You cannot be distracted at this time. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and talents. You can't mess around. Because see, now we're going to, in Libra season, when it talks about balance, and Scorpio season, we're going to be in spiritual boot camp. And I've been in boot camp before. Marine Corps boot camp. That's going to be chump change compared to what we're going through. But it should be fun, growing to know who we are. But what's going to happen is we may see or hear something that shocks us. So don't be shocked, and do not be turning away from your gifts. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because this is a precious time. We're going to see what the ancestors have to say, and we'll spend a little time with the ancestors. Because they are really supporting us. And I think around Libra season, our spiritual team, they're definitely going to step up even more. They're going to start stepping up. You know, and we have that Artemis 1 trying to go to the moon and stuff like that. Really? After all this time? I'm not going to even go there. And why do we have a space force? I always ask that question. As a Marine, I'm like, what? What are we doing? And what are we doing, but what are we going to do? I don't know. I don't know. But see, I would say this though, guys. Some of us did these things, you know, like join the military, work for the Space Force. Because listen, sometimes you got to know what's on the inside by being what? On the inside. Because guess what? If you don't think those spiritual principalities are not inside of our situation, you better think again. Honey, this is covert. See, I can't, not really, but you know what I'm saying. But they in there. Your elders. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Honor your beauty. Don't let nobody... See, with this card here, under honor your beauty and seeing the big picture, you have to realize the beauty that lies within you. And know that you was told something that is not the truth. I don't care who you are and where you're from. You was told the same thing. And your ancestors are saying, listen, you got to break the pattern of thinking that you're not who you know you are, and believing that that you are who they say you are. And this is the rulers of darkness, the spiritual hosts. Honey, they did it to all of us. Not just one group, but all the groups. F some of them up so bad, honey, they're called lost civilizations. They said, you know what? I'm not staying around for this. Mm-hmm. Heart guardian under open your heart. So love and let yourself be loved. I'm wondering if this is a situation where we need to, right, this is about a situation where we need to love ourselves and know who we are because we are stepping into our spiritual gifts. And there can be no ifs, ands, or buts, which is why we cannot let them back in. This is exactly why. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. Some of us with our third eye chakra will be using, what's going to happen is, of course, we'll all have access to, we'll be avatars having access to fire, earth, air, and water, and spirit as well. You watch and see. Witch, white witch, be the light. Coming back in with that earth energy here. And we know the owls, they see in darkness. Like I said, they in our situations, well, we can see in yours too. We can see in yours too. And some of us are going to be moving back into understanding, how to do, spiritual healings with herbs and things of that nature. And stones as well. These beautiful stones. And I think, Virgo is definitely considered witch energy with the Virgin and understanding stones and herbs and stuff like that being the middle of the earth signs. But we also have Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. This is what we're talking about, guys. This is what we're talking about when we talk when as a star keeper. That's your inner knowing, your spiritual gifts. Well, High Priestess, she's coming in for you to harness mystic power with that feminine energy in Virgo season. Honey, I just don't know what to tell you. I've already said what needed to be said. I said what I said. And you clearly you understand it. Full and openly understand it. This is completely and utterly important. One of the most important downloads that we've received. We absolutely cannot allow them to come back in because this time they're coming to take us out. Let's see. Go for it. With the big picture, whatever. Some of you may want to do something. I'm not sure if it's the right time right now. You may want to wait until we get to Libra season. Okay? And Taurus says, prosperity lies ahead. So we have Aries, we have Taurus. And Scorpio says we're going to go deeper. In Scorpio season, we're going to get real deep. In Scorpio season. And Scorpio is saying, honey, because that's when we're going to release the blocks. Adjustments are required. That's the third quarter moon. And Capricorn said, leave it behind. I mean, can we say it anymore? Leave it behind. Don't let them back in. Leave it behind. Leave it, leave it. Leave it behind. Don't let them back in. Let's see. Yeah. Page of Cups is coming in to let you know there is a new situation, emotional situation going on with you. You have young energy. And that young energy is saying, honor your beauty. Honor your beauty. And be expecting something or someone new around Pisces season. Nothing old, only new. Yes, because you had your arms folded. You were done. You was done with this situation, especially in Cancer season. Could have happened then. Could have happened in Cancer. But the angels are coming in saying, we're going to be bringing you something in the next 4 months. Okay? Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. You've been feeling left out. Feeling alone. Feeling abandoned. Feeling like your abundance has run out. Feeling conflict in the home front. Right? Maybe in the family. Maybe at work. You're not progressing. But all that will change. Right? You've been thinking about it as the Hangman is in the upright. You've been thinking about your options. Weighing your options. And Temperance is coming in saying, you know what? In Libra season, we're going to balance this. You are the alchemist. You are the alchemist. We're coming in to balance. Well, you've definitely been thinking about it. And I think it's been a love situation. And the reason why we had to come in and say, don't do it. But it's your call. You know, it's that's very personal. And it's your call what you want to do. But the Strength card is coming in. And they brought you strength in from the Lion's Gate. Probably started saving your money with the 5 of Pentacles on top of that. Started thinking about how can you, as we have the big picture here, how can I be more situated? Or you could be thinking with the 5 of Pentacles, one, if I leave, I'm going to be on my own, and how am I going to take care of myself? When you have all of your spiritual support saying, if only you would believe. That's for someone, not all. Yeah, because the 10 of Cups is waiting around the corner. He's waiting around the corner, and I'm sure in Pisces. Could be a Pisces. Definitely, it could be a water sign. You might be a Pisces or water sign. Could be your father giving you good information or a mentor helping you understand which way to go. But the Moon card, there was some secrets here. Some secrets that came to light. You probably didn't say anything, but they did come to light. Yeah, could be a third party here. Because we have the 3 of Pentacles. Could have been a third situation. Business could be in the home front. But whatever that third situation was, I don't think you liked it. And I think it affected you in a way that had your mind all effed up. You could have been the third situation It could have been you. That's for somebody. But the Ace of Pentacles is coming in under the Strength card. You held out, even though things looked a little scarce. Angels are coming in saying, we're going to help you out with this situation. Help you see your business come to light. Help you with this situation concerning money or concerning the home front. You could be looking for a new house. And what? You are the magician. Like we said earlier, as an avatar, having the ability to use all the elements, earth, air, fire, and water. But let me tell you something. I came on to let you know that whatever you left, you have to leave it behind. Like the Capricorn said, you are the high priestess, the medicine mother. Your spiritual support is supporting you at this time. Don't forget, you're in the Virgo, the Virgin's womb, being transformed at this time on a spiritual level. You cannot allow yourself to be distracted by the Eight of Swords and by this Page of Cups. Someone with immature emotions, ups and downs, causing you to have ups and downs. But the medicine mother is healing that. Your spiritual support team is telling you to look at the big picture. You are a star keeper with many spiritual gifts. And listen to your elders, the ancient ones. They love you and they want you to heal ancestral patterns. That's why you are here. Like Paul said in Ephesians, put the full armor on. And that's what we're doing. This is why we're in this mental and spiritual womb. And do not forget, Mother Earth is an sentient being. This is why she's acting up. She's tired too, just like you. So embrace your divine feminine and your divine masculine. Don't let them back in. I'm Cleo. This is Cleo Soul Tarot. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this download. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and always leave a comment. Because when we know together, we grow together. I'm Cleo, and I'll read you later.